Hello, let's make a painting. All right, we're gonna start as usual. Oh, that water is dirty. I'm just gonna put it here. Not much time this morning, so I'll try to be a little bit faster than usual. Well, actually, I'm pretty fast most of the time, so. All right, let's take this guy. And let's pour it out here. A little bit, not too much. I'm gonna take a little bit from the tube too and just blend it here. And what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna make some kind of forest or something. Very rocky area. So, and making the trees over here too. I will emphasize a little bit more on the trees. A bunch of trees here and there. Some kind of open field here. I guess this is where the forest ends. Emphasize a little bit more here. And here almost dry brush. No, you know what? I will use like a yellow something here. But first I'm gonna make the sky. And the sky is not gonna be anything too much. Just blue around. It's kind of dark day. Well, I guess I'm reflecting what is outside. Because outside is pretty dark today. I think it's gonna rain. They said it's not gonna rain, but I think it's gonna rain because they never guess correctly. I'm pretty much making blue, that's it. That's that. Now for the ground, I wanna use some of this yellow. Most of the time you try to create some kind of balance. And I came to the point that it really doesn't, it doesn't make much difference what you're doing. It's how you're doing stuff. And that's why most of the time I don't pay attention for details and stuff like that. Because, details are important, but on the same way is part of the whole thing. So, anyway, let's take the palette knife. Try to create some kind of some perspective line here and there, pushing up the paint. I don't want to scrub the paint. I just want to push it here and there. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Excuse me. And the reason for that is I'm going to make some grass here. It's going to be very chill. Chill area. Something you want to go during even the week. It's not busy. Grass is growing like so. So that's what we're going to do right now. Make some grass growing here. Here I'm going to push a little bit harder, but that's about it. There we go. For the trees, nothing too much. I'm going to remove some of the paint by doing some like this. And like this. And like this. So not too much. I just want to show up the trees a little bit better. That's about it. And of course, completely randomize by simply removing some of the paint from them. That's all. And a lot of the times people just try to make it way too much. Yeah, you can do that, of course. There's nothing wrong in that. I prefer a little bit more minimalistic approach. Look at that, simple. Now I'm gonna take the thin brush. Oh, actually, you know what? I will not take the thin brush. I will take the small brush and take some of the black here. And the reason for that is, ooh, that's too much water. The reason for that is I want to create, but I need very thick coat of black. The reason for that is I want to create this, but that's too much. Let me see if I can find the black paint. am I gonna need that? Sorry for the noise. All right, there it is. So I'm just gonna pour some black paint here. And again, the reason for that is I wanna get some paint straight from the tube. Well, not from the tube, but I want it like all over the brush. And I'm gonna try to create this. Oh, there it is. Almost dry brush. So I can have this kind of flickering effect. So this can help me with the texture of the trees. You see? Very nice texture. And also it's gonna help me with the throwing shadow from the trees. There you go. And that's gonna give us very nice distinguish contrast between the forest and the foreground. And here I'm gonna try to create some kind of shadow from the trees that is coming up. You know how it's like forming, so the sun is coming from here. There you go. And maybe a little bit for the grass here, not too much. Look at that shadow is coming in. I will just emphasize a little bit more here. Very gentle. I don't wanna, like here, I'm not pushing it all. Just to show up the trees better. Now, of course, here we have some of the light coming through. Over here, you can see it. So we're gonna try to mimic that by simply remove some of the paint. There you go. And here is hitting. Whoosh. There we go. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, because I don't want that to be that strong, I will still have the tree showing up behind. There you go. And just try to blend it a little bit. Okay. Now, let's make the grass here. A little bit of grass. Try to catch some of the sunlight. Here too. Here some throwing shadow. I will take some of the black paint from here with a palette knife. I don't think I even need to do too much with the palette knife. I don't think I need a brush for that. And here, of course, some grass here and there. And finally, I'm gonna use the brush to remove some of the paint here. Here is very bright and I'm sorry, no fluffy clouds today. It's gonna be fluffy tree, but no fluffy clouds for us. We gotta give them a break. Anyway, there you go. Watercolor abstract landscape.